Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming, and today I'm bringing you the new Honchkrow from Unbroken Bonds. So, how does this deck work? Well, we want to start with Honchkrow GX in the active because of his ability, Ruler of the Night. As long as this is your active Pokemon, your opponent can't play tool cards, special energy cards, or stadium cards from their hand. And we can have this literally turn one of the game thanks to Dusk Stone, which allows us to go and get a Honchkrow, including our GX Honchkrows, and evolve it. Very first turn of the game. Before your opponent has even played a card, we can have Honchkrow in the active, stopping these guys coming down. So that's really, really good. So we want ideally to go first and to straight away have Honchkrow GX in the active. If we're going second, we might choose to go the unfair GX route. So what this does is the opponent reveals our hand and we discard 2 cards from it, which is kind of nice. We obviously discard cards that they can play because they can't play all of them, assuming that we've got this Honchkrow GX into the active. So because he's got to be our active Pokemon, we've got to be able to attack with him. So Featherstorm does 90 to the active, but does 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched GX and EX Pokemon. So if we're really wanting GX decks with this card, because effectively we're hitting for 150 at a Choice Band, and that's 180, which is absolutely huge because that then powers up our baby Honchkrow, which for Ravensclaw, double colorless energy, and we attack for 10 base, but does an extra 10 damage for every damage counter on your whole opponent's side of the field. So we can actually take down anything in the game if we get off a couple of nice Featherstorms onto our opponent's side of the bench. So even those big hefty tag teams can go down with our baby Honchkrows. That's really nice indeed. So the Dedennes are here for speed, Marshadow here for a bit of disruption, can go hand in hand at times with the unfair GX, which is kind of nice, and Ditto just to get ourselves into our Honchkrows as well. So in terms of our trainer line, I'm still fiddling with this a little bit. I'm pretty happy where it is. The card I'm probably thinking about, do we really need his Pokégear? And you might go and get a Choice Band or something like that for it at this stage, but it runs pretty well. The Judge Whistle just adds a little bit of extra speed and can go and get some more disruption to our opponent at different times if we need to. We are running 2 Rescue Stretchers, and that's really important because if our Black Market Prism Star stays out here, we're reducing the number of prizes that our opponent's taking, which means that we need to get more Honchkrows up and running. So we need to recycle them. The Devoured Field works nicely here to get just a little bit more damage onto the field, and that's really how the deck is working. So shall we begin? I think we shall. Hello, non-Jorman, and welcome. Alright, Honchkrow, ready to roll. So Honchkrow up front. Probably didn't really want this many Ultra Balls to begin the game. Alright, this Alolan Muk, a lot of poison damage is going to be painful. DCE to you, young fella. Have a Choice Band. And I'm thinking we Ultra Ball. I'm thinking we can't Ultra Ball the entire hand away, that's the issue. So Ultra Ball you two. We'll go and get ourselves... I'm thinking we just go and get ourselves another Murkrow. Yep, that's what we do. So Murkrow, you're up. And we'll Tate Liza. Shuffle. Now I haven't played this Muk just yet, so I don't know a huge amount about it. Wow, this was not what I wanted. So we'll just Marshadow let loose. There's a Dusk Stone, good. So we'll need our Dusk Stone and go and get Honchkrow up. Yep. Stop him from playing DCEs. And hopefully he was hoping to play some of them. And at the moment, he can't play stadium cards at the moment, so but I'm not using it right now. I think we just hold it and we're done. Yep, pass it over. So let's see what he's got. Lotto. Alright, DCE, can't play it. That's fine. I'm hoping he's relying a bit more on DCE and not so much on Malamar in this. Lotto, alright, didn't get anything. Field well. That's the reason why I didn't play the other Choice Band down, Lillie. And it's good that I didn't play Devoured Field either, so... NK? Alright, so he's got an NK build. That's unfortunate. Alright, another DCE. Don't want to play that just yet, because we want to start attacking. So, Choice Band, yep. And... yeah, the attacking's better. The attacking's better. So, we'll go Featherstorm, yep. Start chipping it. Get some damage on the field. It's going to Field Blower again. How many Field Blowers are you running? That's ridiculous. You played 2 Field Blowers already. Gonna Cynthia out of that hand. Alright. You know, I haven't seen Field Blower in like forever. And I've just come across a guy who's playing 2 of them. Just straight out, 2 of them. That's alright, bring out another Alolan Muk because I can spread that damage onto the board, so that's fine. That is fine by me, so... yeah, we go with a DC to you, yep. We'll Nespel, go and get you up, yep. And right now, we're running on no cards, but we're spreading up a fair bit of damage. Another Devoured Field. I'm feeling pretty good about things, so it's good that you're relying on DCs. I do like that. Rely on a lot more DCs. Go and get yourself... oh, these are basic NGs. Boo! You're able to get a basic NG down. You can GX here. That is a problem. At least 4, so paralyzed and poisoned if you do this. But it means that at least I'm not getting so many... alright, so you're not going to. Alright, that's interesting. And yeah, Devoured Field at the moment. I mean, I know that... oh, we're fine. We're fine. We'll just... Featherstorm? Yep. Start smashing in. So put him under a lot of pressure here to get this guy up and going. So we might see the nasty GX soon. No, he's going to put Mally up front. Alright, well that's a KO for me. And more damage spread down back. So we're fine with that. We're perfectly fine with that. So I wouldn't mind a draw supporter, please. Okay, we'll go and get ourselves Baby Honchkrow. Yep. That sounds pretty good. And we'll just Featherstorm. And keep spreading down back. That sounds pretty good to me. Yep. Another Ultra Ball. At least I can go and get Dedenne out in the next turn, so... and get myself rolling again. I mean, he's gonna, like, make something happen here. Make a lot happen. He's got Ace Arola, which is huge. Okay, so he did make something happen. Alright. He's got the severe poison now. Which is a bit of a concern. So I'm thinking, Baby Honchkrow is probably good enough, but we need to get ourselves set up. So we're going to Ultra Ball these 2. We're going to go and get ourselves Dedenne, because we need to get ourselves going. Been running on no cards for way too long. So Dedenne, yep. Yep. And we can Judge. So I'm thinking here... start setting up Murkrow. What's in here? Just the Honchkrow. Do I want Honchkrow right now? I want the other Honchkrow, I think. So we'll Judge's Whistle, draw a card. We'll just see what we've got to play with. So Judge's Whistle, draw a card. And do I want Judge? Nah, I think I want a Cynthia. I just want a fresh hand. Let's see what we get. I want a big pull. So we've got another Dusk Stone. We've got a Black Market, which could be real nice as well. So we'll go with Murkrow down. We'll Pokégear. And we'll go and get ourselves a Tate Liza. Yep. Yep. Maybe I didn't have you before, but oh well. Which one do I want? I think the one that we go and get is this guy. Well, I've got one choice. Yeah, so it's this one. To you. And do we black market down? Yeah, because we're going down on this turn. So we'll black market down. Yep, sounds good. And we're just going to go with Featherstorm. Spread some of the old damage. Knowing that if he doesn't take this thing off the board, which I'm kind of hoping he doesn't, I can smash through with Honchkrow on the next turn. So otherwise, if he does take this thing off the board with another Ace of Roller, we're probably going with this Honchkrow in. So you go down no matter what he does. He's going to Guzma. Okay, so who's he going to bring? Alright, Dedenne. Alright. That allows him to get rid of that black market just in time. So Dust Island, that is unfortunate for me. But I'm just thinking. Oh, so he's going to get the KO here. Oh no, he doesn't have... Oh no, that's fine, because I can switch. And we can take this guy out, because 30... Oh, it's 2... What am I, 210, 220. I can't quite take him out. But what we're going to do... That's only poison that leaves, isn't it? Poisoned active Pokemon, switch to one... Yeah, so it'll leave poison, and I'm fine with that. Yep, I can live with that. So we will switch. I'm going to switch into this guy for the moment. Yep, that sounds good. And we'll add another NGT, and we'll now Featherstorm and get a lot more damage on the board. So Baby Honchkrow has got an excellent opportunity now. So the GX is gone. Oh, that's got a lot of healing, doesn't it? 100, 230, 240. Yeah, that's enough. So Baby Honchkrow, you're on to do your job now and take this guy back off the field. So, yep, we'll just Ditto down. We've manually charged you up, so that's fine. Or Lillie for 6. We got DCE for the other Honchkrow. I need you to be a baby Honchkrow, so I need my Rescue Stretcher. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go with the Raven's Claw. Take out the Muk. Grab you 3. Alright, well, there might have to be an adult Honchkrow. Who knows? So I don't see what you're going to do here now because you can't play DCS. Oh, wait, you can. I forgot. Ah, you're going to leave me confused and poisoned. Alright, that's interesting. And I can't Guzma out of this, although you've just allowed me to Guzma out of this. I'll take that back. I can Guzma out of this. Which is probably what we're now looking at. A Guzma into this Dedenne. Yep. Although, 120, with that Mewtwo on there, I just Guzma to the Mewtwo and then manually retreat back out. That's right, isn't it? 120. Mewtwo doesn't resist me or anything. I better check that because you're a new card. Nope, you don't. Cool. Yep, so we Guzma to you. Yep, fun. And we'll now pay the retreat cost back to the Honchkrow. Yep. And we'll now Raven's Claw for game. Thank you for putting me a nice, easy one prize Pokemon onto the board. Good game. Good game. I'm loving this deck. I'm loving this deck. Hello, Brago, and welcome. Alright, as I'm Mulligan. So, going second, we're probably hoping for an unfair situation. Just an opportunity to try and get into that. Alright. Couple of Honchkrows down. Mulligan twice, unfortunately. Gives my opponent a really good start. To get a really good board state on early, so got Diancie, so it's going to be fighting base. Who are you fighting with? Okay, so is this going to be Zororoc? Potentially. Which means I definitely want to get Honchkrow up straight away. And I'm hoping that DCE doesn't go down on the first turn. So that's really what we're looking for. It is unfortunate that I've given him 2 mulligans to begin the game, but see if we can recover from this. So Tate Liza. Let's go and Tate Liza down. What's this for? Cynthia? Because Lily's not great for you unless you got thinning of that hand still. That you can do. Gonna Guzma. Why are you getting a Guzma out? Got the DCE down. Alright, so maybe you're thinking, why are you gonna Guzma down? You want Zororoc in the active. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We're just going to Cynthia. Alright, so we Murkrow down. We don't want you to. We shall go and get another Murkrow. Yep, that's what we're doing. Just get lots of Murkrows. We're gonna... Oh yeah, we've already Cynthia, haven't we? I should have got rid of the Lillie, not the Guzma. Alright, got me a Dusk Stone, which is what I'm looking for. Did not get, unfortunately, into a DCE like I was hoping. So, I'll draw a card. Still didn't find that DCE, which is unfortunate. So it does mean I can't unfair GX at the moment. And gives my opponent an opportunity to... Yeah. It is what it is. He's going to be able to put the Lycanroc out and play around the Honchkrow anyway, so... This stage, it's not fun. What's going on? Okay, it's baby Lycanroc. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do I Guzma up at the moment? Or do I unfair GX? I think I'll unfair GX in this turn. I know that he's going to be able to just keep hitting into me at the moment, which isn't great. But we're going to unfair GX. Have a look what he's got. Field Blower, Mallow, search 2 cards and shuffle and put it on top of any order. No, I don't really want that. The DCEs he can't play at the moment, and Choice Band he can't play. Field Blower he can. Am I worried about Field Blower? Not really. You can get rid of a Stadium card. Let's get rid of one of his DCEs. Yeah, I'm feeling that. So that's a DCE going for the game. Oh, he drew into a Cynthia. That's not good for me, because I'm bricked. And I can't even attack on the next turn, so... Yeah, it's really not great for me. Really not feeling it at the moment. So what we're probably looking at I'm thinking, oh, and he got into the Zororoc as well. It's probably to try and stall the game a bit and Guzma something up. But even so, that's not working great for me. It's not working great for me at all. I think we need to get damage onto the board rather than worry about Guzma action at the moment. So we just end you down. We'll chuck a Black Market Prism Star on at the moment. And we'll now Featherstorm, start getting damage onto the board. That's what we've got to do. Alright, so I only got a Lillie there. So he's going to stop me from retreating. Which that's fine. Because I wasn't planning to retreat with the Honchkrow anyway. Adds an extra, what's that, 90 damage now. After resistance. With the Diancie on. So he's pretty close to having the KO. On this Honchkrow, while I'm completely bricked up. But the question's going to be, who's he attacking with after? So, we're going to Ultra Ball away here. Going to go and get ourselves a Marshadow. Although, do I want Dedenne? Nah, Dedenne is the better choice here. Yeah. Because I just need cards. Rather than trying to disrupt too much, because he's got the Zororoc on the board, so that's fine. We do get ourselves into a DCE, which is nice. And what we're going to do here is we're going to chuck that DCE onto the Honchkrow. And then we're going to shuffle. Yep, feeling that. And we can Dusk Stone for another baby Honchkrow. Although, nope, it's not going to be baby Honchkrow, it's going to be the big Honchkrow. So we've got that, that's fine. And we're just going to Featherstorm. Get more damage onto the board, which is good. Yep. Get an energy card, that's fine. And we have a let loose to get some more draw if he does take down the Honchkrow here. Alright, so Zororo's coming out. That's fine. Not too worried about that. Do need to be able to one-shot probably the Buzzwole when I'm looking at things. It's going to get another Rockruff down. Yep. Surely it's going to be the Lycanroc that is going to switch. Going to Ace a Roller up. Alright. That's unfortunate for me. Got the Zororoc down. I do like the fact that I've prevented, so he can't Guzma or anything, so I'm preventing any DCE action. So he's going to set up the Rockruff in the back line. So that's fine. And what we do is we just start chipping in. And we're fine just to chip in. Oh, it's still baby Lycanroc, so is this just purely baby Lycanroc build? Do we have a Judge in the discard yet? No. Alright. So, we go an energy to you, I reckon. Yep. We Judge's Whistle. There's a DCE, good. Judge's Whistle. And Tate Liza. Don't think I really need to shuffle at the moment because I want to play that DC on the next turn. Maybe I should have Judge's Whistled first. But I do want to play that DC on the next turn and then probably go for it. So we're looking at Yep, just a Feather Storm. Yep. Get some damage on the board still. So now a little baby Honchkrow is hitting for a decent amount. So 90, 180. I mean, the Acerola shenanigans could be annoying. But it's not quite hitting for quite enough yet. So here's the grown-up Lycanroc. You need to bring someone other than Honchkrow up to the active. Yeah. Let's go and bring baby Honchkrow. That sounds smart. That sounds smart. Got rid of my Black Market, unfortunately. That does power up my attacks though. Does need to be able to get out of the active. Does he have that? He's gonna probably Guzma. Who does he want off the board? Because the Honchkrow is probably the best to get off the board. Or Acerola. The Acerola would be clutch. And that would be painful for me. Nope, Cynthia. Alright. So is he trying to find a manual switch? I'm glad it's not an Acerola. The Acerola would be painful. It's interesting that you go and get Cynthia when you've got so much draw with the trades. And a Brock's Grit. Okay, so that's the supporter. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I'm nearly tempted to Tate Liza switch if you can't attack this turn. And just continue getting damage on the board. Yeah, we're going with a Tate Liza switch. So we go DCE to the Honchkrow. We will switch to this Honchkrow. And we'll just Feather Storm. Continue getting damage on the board. So we'll chuck it on to you, sir, and on to you. I'm going to really spread it. Because if he's running Acerola shenanigans, I don't want too much damage just on one guy. Like, as it is, I've got a lot of damage on this guy, which he'll be able to get rid of, which is a bit sad. But we just want to continue spreading that damage. Plus, he's got to get back out of the active again. So an Acerola could be devastating still. Although, we've got the Mallow, so that's fine. By the looks of things, I've probably got the KO here. Which is kind of nice. With the Honchkrow. The Honchkrow GX. Which will mean this Honchkrow's got 3 prize cards. Unless you've got something else coming, like a max potion or something like that. That's a chance. So I find it interesting that he's got himself... Oh, he's now ditching DCEs. That's hilarious. Alright, so we'll go Honchkrow up. That's fine. Okay with that. So we might be attacking with this Honchkrow now. And we'll probably take the KO off the back line anyway. Okay, GX attacked. I didn't even consider that as a possibility. So we can actually just start going ham with this Honchkrow. Because that's 190 damage on the board. So yeah, we're just going ham with this Honchkrow. Yep, that sounds pretty good to me. So we'll allow you to play DCEs now. But we're just going to go ham, so... what we're going to do is shuffle. You two back. Yep. we're going to Lillie. Hopefully get into the Murkrow. That's what I really want. Judge's Whistle. Draw a card. Alright. So we'll go Ditto down then. Might as well Pokégear. Got a Guzma, so we'll grab the Guzma. And we'll now just Raven's Claw. Smash through Lycanroc. 360 damage. That is huge. That's absolutely huge. And there's still a ton of damage, like, on the board. So if you can't ace a roll of that Zororoc out of here, I'm just smashing through. So his play's got to get ace a roller again. Unfortunately, he can play DCEs this turn, which sucks. He's going to go with the Righteous Beating, which will get this Honchkrow off the field, which makes me sad. But with Guzma, what I'm thinking is, well, his energy attachment's gone, so DCE is not coming. Well, what I'm just thinking off the top of my head, do I take this guy off the field or not? I think I do, just before any ace or roller shenanigans happen. Okay. Didn't attack. Well, that's fine. Oh, he's given up. That's why. He's given up. Yep. Oh, that worked quite nice. I like it. I like it. Hello, Shathrin. Welcome. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to be. But anyway, let's get rolling. So Murkrow, you are down. Got DCE. Maybe use Judge's Whistle here, just to get some extra draw. And then going to make the decision between Dedenne and a Marshadow Let Loose. So we shall Judge's Whistle. I'm thinking Marshadow Let Loose, and we just take the chance that way. So we'll get rid of you and you, because I want to keep these two in deck. So go with the Let Loose. Just like that. And we get a nice Lillie. Beautiful. So that's what we want. So we'll Murkrow. We'll Nespel. Go. Oh, wow. So I've got Ditto and a Murkrow prize. So that's not great. Alright, well, we don't want Dedenne like that. That's for sure. So we'll draw a card. Just a Guzma in hand. Okay. Well, Lillie. Alrighty, so that didn't quite work out how I was hoping yet. Still haven't found my way. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I don't really want to ditch this hand, so we just sort of end it there. Yeah, that's it. Didn't get me into any Dust Stones. Ultra Necrozma. So this thing has one-shot potential. Is he gonna let loose me? Or is he getting Lele? Wouldn't mind Lele out there, because that will get me more value. Really? Well, he's got his Marshadow here, so maybe he's got his other Marshadow prized. At which point, he's stuck. To say So what we're going to do is we're going to Ultra Ball away here. We'll get rid of... I'm thinking maybe... I want to increase damage at the moment, so Dedenne and Honchkrow, because we can also get them back at some stage, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this Honchkrow. Yep. That sounds good. Alright. And... same thing, I don't really want to ditch this hand right now, so we're probably going to... Do I want an energy card? Probably not. We'll Devoured Field for the moment, and we just hit in. So we'll just Feather Storm. Chuck 30 damage onto the Ultra Necrozma back there. There's a Ditto. Alright. So he's got one card, and he got a Lillie. That's probably good, because otherwise he was probably folding without that Lillie. So Dawn Wings comes on, so that's alright. That suits me, because that means I can spread a little bit more damage. And with Inkay up front, it works quite nicely as well, so we should have a nice KO here. And we just keep hitting in, so... Oh, you're going to bring it that way. Alright. Alright. Going to protect the NK. That's fine. That's fine. So, what we do here, I think, is Ditto down. Yep. And... I kind of don't want to... Oh, it's just hard. I need to start setting up something else. And I don't really want to waste Guzmas, but I think that's what we're going to do, yeah. We're going to do that. So we're going to Black Market. We are going to... I don't need another Dedenne, so, but I do need that Honchkrow. So that's... We're going to put it into a hand. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Yep. Honchkrow down. We're going to Dedenne. I know I'm getting rid of my Guzmas and I really don't want to, but I need to start setting up a backline Honchkrow. So I'm going to chuck a DCE. We'll get... I reckon another one of you, maybe? Maybe you. Yeah, we'll get you. So that's what we'll do. Chuck a Choice Band TEU. DCE TEU. And for the moment, we're pretty good. So we'll just Feather Storm. Start really hitting in now. So I hope protecting the protecting your Inkay was worthwhile. Got a beautiful Erika's pole. Marshadow. So Dusk Stone's not much good to me, so I might as well Ultra Ball that away on the next turn. He's finally got his Malamars up. Now my thinking of getting this Honchkrow is just because I don't really have enough damage on the board to go ham at the moment. Because you're only hitting for 70, so I need to actually get just that little bit more damage on, which is absolutely beautiful what's happening here. So we're going to DCE onto you. We're going to Ultra Ball away the Dust Stone and that one. Yep. Gonna go and get me another baby Murkrow. I think so. I think so. That's the way we want to play. Yep. That Honchkrow. I always call these Murkrows and the... I get it the wrong way for some reason. I have no idea why. Absolutely no idea why. Alright, yep, we're pretty happy. So we'll just Feather Storm. Get another 30 damage onto the Ultra Necrozma in the backline there. And I'm pretty sure I have game, because you've really got to attack with this Ultra Necrozma. And there is now enough damage on the field for Honchkrow to get game. So Lillie for 1. Mysterious Treasure away. We're probably just finishing with Baby Honchkrow. Yep, that's what we're doing. Just finishing with the Baby Honchkrow. And it's all done. So we just Raven's Claw to finish. Smash through the Ultra Necrozma. And that's game. That's game. Well done, well done. And it is time to rate this deck. So, starting with damage here, damage is an interesting one because the Honchkrow in and of itself is 2-shotting, if not 3-shotting our opponent's Pokemon with the Feather Storm sort of attack. So, that suggests that damage isn't great, but then Baby Honchkrow, if you've got plenty of damage on the opponent's side of the field, can one-shot anything in the game. And we really want to try and go after tag team Pokemon with this Baby Honchkrow once we've smashed a little bit with Honchkrow GX. So, the damage potential is absolutely huge, does require a bit of setup to be able to get the Raven's Claw, but that's more of a reliability thing, not a damage thing, so the damage here, a 10 out of 10. As for the defense, well, the Baby Honchkrow's numbers is pathetic. It's 110 HP, it's going to go down easily. Resistance is great, weakness is terrible, which we're going to see that in a little bit, but, you know, it's not great. The Black Market does help though, because you can prevent your prize cards, hopefully, with the Honchkrow. The Honchkrow GX is interesting because it's got 210 HP, fantastic resistance of fighting, terrible weakness of lightning. I mean, you do not want to come up against a Piggerom deck with this Honchkrow. Piggerom will feast on this Honchkrow. So yeah, it's one of those things that it's really matchup dependent because there's some decks that will just destroy this and there's some decks that will struggle against this Honchkrow. So yeah, we're giving the defensive numbers. We'll go sort of about an 8 out of 10 there. Really matchup dependent and whether or not the Black Market stays in play. As for reliability, this deck works really well, speeds through the deck really well. I do know that a couple of games I decided to chuck into this that we did start bricking up a little bit, but you could probably see that you could play around that bricking a bit, so, and keep yourself, you know, moving through. It doesn't happen all that often because the Dedennes are absolutely huge for getting yourself out of trouble. Marshadow for a bit of disruption. You've got Judge Whistle, so if you've got the Judge discard, you can go and get that back out. You do have the Pokégear that you can go and find yourself a support. There's plenty of ways out to get this deck still churning right through. So yeah, the reliability of that, really good. The reliability of getting this Honchkrow's Raven's Claw does require setup. So reliability, we're overall giving it an 8 out of 10. As for the overall rating this deck, well, some decks you will destroy, especially if they're relying on special energies. It is hilarious when they're relying on special energies because the Honchkrow GX is an absolute beast. Then there's some matchups that you will get destroyed because you've got a terrible weakness and your HP for, you know, the Reshazard decks isn't high enough. So it's really matchup dependent. There's some decks that you'll basically nearly be an instant win and some decks that you'll nearly be an instant loss. So overall, an 8 out of 10 for me.